You had a fun time getting home.
Yeah.
And by fun, I mean...
What's that coming to go?
I went to Nantucket with my sister.
Save your comments to the end of the class, please.
And we were there 4th of July, had a very nice week. And then the entire East Coast turned into one, like, mega storm.
Mm.
And the thing about Nantucket, if you're not from the Northeast, it's a very small island off the coast of Massachusetts. It's like near Martha's Vineyard, kind of the same idea. And there's 2 ways on or off Nantucket Island. You can take, hi Simba, you can take a ferry. Actually, maybe you can drive. There might be, no, I don't think you can drive. There's no bridge. I'm thinking of Newport. You can take a ferry or you can fly. And when the entire East Coast turned into one mega storm, they were like, you can do neither. So when we finally...
You now are the woman from Nantucket.
When we finally escaped Nantucket and got back to New York, I was supposed to fly out that last Monday morning and be home by like 1 PM in plenty of time to be here with you fine people. And my flight got pushed back to 10 p.m.
And that's 10 p.m. your time, which is something like 1 a.m. my time.
Well, no, I was taking off at 10 p.m. New York time.
Oh, okay. Well,
but still, I was going to be in the air instead of here.
Oh, what? You could just get the in-flight internet, and you can get on your phone. And
I'm sure that wouldn't have been.
No,
I wouldn't have been the most annoying person on the plane.
Be fine.
So yeah, Nantucket has a lot of hydrangeas, like everywhere. I guess it has like the perfect soil for hydrangeas, so that's like the thing there. They're very pretty.
Well, since you've been away, you missed the plasma cannon.
The what now?
The plasma cannon. The freaking teenagers who broke into a high school by burning a hole in the glass with a plasma cannon.
Okay, not like blood.
No.
Okay.
Like
I've been watching a lot of Vampire Lestat lately. So when you said plasma,
no, I mean these
I'm
superheated
super
state of
platelets. Okay.
Superheated form of matter, plasma.
Wow, where'd they get one of those?
They built it out of they got from Lowe's.
So they get an A in science then.
Yeah, but they're also going to jail.
But also expelled.
Yeah. And there was also the serial pool pooper, which let me tell you, Luke was so excited.
Poor Luke, man.
I know, right? I know.
What is it with Luke? Do you save poop stories for Luke?
I do not. They happen.
He's just lucky.
That is not luck. That is a curse.
That is a very specific curse. Like that.
It is.
That's the kind. See, I dabble with the weird. I do little simmer pots, and I put salt under my doormat. If I was going to get into real witchery and start hexing people, that's the kind of hexes I would do, like harmless curses, right? Like, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to ruin your life. But every time you fill in on the show, you're going to get a poop story.
But in order for that to happen.
Every time you go to get the special edition donut at the donut shop that's only seasonal, the guy in front of you in line is going to have bought the last one. That's my level of cursing.
But you're not thinking about the chain of events, because in order for that to happen, that means someone somewhere will be compelled to do some weird poop.
Tutsi.
I think it's clear that that's happening already, Nash.
Okay, fair enough.
They don't need me and my simmer pot in my kitchen to help them along.
Well,
my collection of crystals.
They're
doing it right on their own.
You did miss the post 4th of July show, but lucky you, there's still some leftover fireworks stories this week. We'll get to those.
I was very nervous about that because since I've moved to Denver, I've not left the cats alone on 4th of July. And Simba bit his babysitter a few times.
Oh, poor boy.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to the stuff. Each week, Catherine, radio data, our audience, go to the worldwide interwebs, find all sorts of horrible stuff, bring back here for a little segment we like to call What the Fuck is Wrong with You? And did you ever see that damn commercial for Six Flags with the dancing guy?
Commercial singular? It was a whole campaign. You couldn't get away from that guy for like 5 years.
That fucking guy. And every time that song in your fucking head, boop, 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 you fucking it. All right, I just I'm trying to think about this story with that as the soundtrack. Okay.
Oh yeah, I was off the week the Catholic Church had a schism, wasn't I?
Yeah. Man charged after crashing party bus while intoxicated.
Isn't that the point of the party bus?
Well, not the driver, usually.
I thought you meant crashed like he crashed the party, not like he crashed the
bus. Party bus ran into 3 vehicles before crashing into a house in Raleigh early Saturday morning. Crash happened around 12:40 a.m. at the intersection of Person Street and Pace Street. Gary Curse, 58, was driving a company.
That sounds really like a They Might Be Giant song.
What?
Person Street,
Pace Street, yeah.
Person Street hates the party bus. They have a fight. Person Street wins. Person Street.
Gary Curse, 58, was driving a company vehicle while under the influence and with a revoked license. One person was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Curse is faced with the following charges: DWI commercial vehicle, driving with license revoked prior to a prior DWI conviction, reckless driving to endanger, 2 counts of real injury to property, felony injuries to utility wires, and a partridge in a pear tree. He was also charged with failure to maintain lane control. What the really? That seems like a little. You're just looking for everything to check some boxes at that point.
You're just being petty now.
You hired a guy to drive the party bus.
Yeah.
Who does not have a license to drive because he was already taken away for driving drunk. You know what? He was driving drunk. That's on him. Putting him behind the wheel, that's on you.
Like, was there a party on the party bus at the time?
They did. If there was, that was probably.
Or was it a one-man party?
If there was, it's probably like the biggest party foul I could consider.
Yeah.
Like, I could just imagine you're sitting in your house. It's midnight. You're about to go to bed. You brought in the cat, all that stuff. And then in the distance, just ominously coming toward you.
That's a short form horror movie that we should make.
This is once again an edition of how the fuck do you explain this to the insurance people?
Well, you're going out of business because nobody will insure your business now because
I was talking about the house, but yeah.
Well, like you hire people without driver's licenses to drive.
Yeah, State Farm, a fucking party bus ran into my house. The fuck do I do?
Yeah.
So many lawsuits. All of them. One background check and none of this shit would have fucking happened.
I mean, Gloria Estefan did say the rhythm is going to get you. She didn't say how.
God damn. Now all right, next one. This is one a hell of a coincidence. Last week, we had a story about an entire park that got evacuated because some dipshit had a lighter shaped like a grenade.
Mm-hmm.
Which that wasn't a real grenade. So, not a big, and it was in Canada. Coincidentally, this week, we got an escalation. Do not bring grenades to police stations, Ottawa police advise, after a resident brings one to Ottawa detachment. And there it is.
Okay,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't think that's unreasonable because if I found a grenade and didn't know if it was live, that's the first thing I would do.
No, don't. Okay, no.
What the
Tara,
fuck else am I supposed to do with it?
back the fuck away. Keep people away. Call the police and have them come to you.
No, but
They
I'm saying
deliver.
like if I like found it in my basement.
Yeah, and you would get out of your house. You do not touch the Ernst, Tara. Fucking Ernst.
Yeah, that's true. I don't want to get arsted.
Okay, Ernst, whatever. That fucking, yes, do not touch the fucking.
See, when you put it in terms of Lost, I understand. now
like,
you're speaking my language.
The police deliver. It's a service they provide.
I suppose that is a good point.
Ontario Provincial Police were reminding residents not to bring weapons and explosives such as a Second World War grenade to police stations after a resident brought one to the detachment for disposal. It's not like, like your book deposit or something. It's not like the Goodwill. You can't be like, you guys can take care of this, right? No. The grenade remained outside the detachment until the explosive experts were contacted, then stored in a safe in an approved manner while members were called in to safely collect and dispose of the device. If you find something like an old explosive device in your home, leave it alone and call the police. They will arrange for their explosive disposal unit to attend to safely discard the item. Like, this dude literally walked into a police station holding a grenade like, hey, y'all want this? That could cause problems. If he's in America, he wouldn't be alive right now.
If you walk into the police station with an explosive device, they're going to assume you're up to no good. So all of my instincts there clearly are wrong. And not very firefighter's daughter of me either.
No. Y'all want this? Here, cash. I don't.
How do you just get it?
The shit that people who go to combat bring back innocuously make your fucking head spin.
And that's the thing. Like, maybe it's because like my family wasn't really military. Like my maternal grandfather was conscripted into World War I because Ireland was still run by the Brits at that point. But like, he didn't bring anything home as far as I know. So like, maybe it's because like I don't come from a military family that this is so insane to me. But like, just imagine you buy a house, right? You buy a house. It's an old house.
Right.
It's got charm.
Yeah. Personality.
Right. And you go in the basement and you find a box that the previous owner must have forgotten. Or like maybe the previous owner passed away and their kids forgot to deal with this box. And it's got fucking ordnance in it.
I think the moral here, Tara, is don't open boxes. Better not to know.
Just, I mean, my house was only built in 2015, but when my husband died, I found a bunch of weapons around the house.
Okay, well, that was kind of on y'all. That was on y'all. I was
married to John Wick.
Yeah, but that was on y'all.
Yeah.
Let's
no grenades though. I haven't found any explosives. Knock on wood.
This was from Kansas, and the crimes people will invent. You think just you never consider something would become a crime. And yet someone does it, and suddenly some new shit has happened.
It's like there was an old Jeep commercial where the Jeep was driving up the house to fix the antenna, and they had to run a little disclaimer: "Do not try to drive up your house." Because somebody would.
What the fuck? Woman caught on camera digging up plants outside mall, then driving off. And she is apparently a repeat plant thief they can't seem to stop.
I'm on her side. Immediately, because I have so much trouble keeping my little outdoor plants alive. I'm already three goes deep on my little flower boxes. Everything just keeps dying. So, and it gets expensive. So I am on her side.
Most thieves go after cash, electronics, or expensive merchandise. One woman, however, apparently had her sights set on something much different. Decorative flowers outside a Kansas antique mall. Surveillance video is reported by KCTV5 recently captured a woman pulling up colorful coleus plants from a large planter outside the Shawnee Antique Mall. According to employees, it wasn't the first time the flowers or even the planters themselves had mysteriously disappeared. Instead of simply asking who steals flowers, employees now ask a different question. How far will someone go to just take them? Police say this wasn't a one-time incident. Last year, someone they believe was the same woman walked away with an entire flower planter sitting outside the store. Wanting to keep their landscape where they belonged, employees replaced the containers and secured them with zip ties. That worked.
Zip ties!
For a while, but according to staff, the zip ties were eventually cut and the planters disappeared again. So they
She brought scissors.
So they stepped things up. Instead of relying on plastic ties, they chained the planter boxes to the building.
Now you're goddamn talking.
Unfortunately, that didn't stop whoever wanted the flowers. The suspect simply left the heavy containers behind and dug the plants out by hand before driving off. Before driving away.
I'm with her because that shit gets expensive. My friend who watched the cats forgot to water some of my outdoor plants while I was away, and
this is the whitest crime I've ever heard of. This is the whitest of white people crime.
Honestly, I'm mad I didn't think of it first.
What in the... And on 4th of July weekend, no fucking less.
Well, yeah, because nobody's at the antique mall.
If you have to keep stealing the plants from the antique mall, have you ever considered gardening is not for you?
Exactly. So why spend money on plants you're just going to kill?
Well, Tara, that kind of makes you a serial murderer of plants.
Not on purpose. I'm just not good at it.
Well, then don't steal it from people who are.
I fucking try, dude.
I am not the fucking audacity of this woman to just walk up to some shit and goes, mine now.
What does confuse me is people who don't seem to understand that cameras are everywhere.
Right.
So to just walk up with your face out.
Oh, Tara, thank you for the segue. Because the next one's from Minneapolis. Yes, cameras are everywhere and probably shouldn't exacerbate the problem by using your own. Wanted felon accused of posing with guns on Instagram leading to his arrest.
Dude.
Social media post led a wanted felon being arrested and charged with possession of a machine gun on Indy's northeast side this week. Police say the case reflects an ongoing public safety priority. At the time of the bust on Monday, the suspect was on probation after being convicted of a previous gun case as a juvenile, but that didn't deter Patrick Owens from allegedly posing on Instagram with firearms while he had an active warrant out for his arrest. Police claim Owen posted numerous videos with firearms on social media, which is a convicted felon. He is not legally allowed to carry. The investigation led to the 18-year-old being arrested in an apartment complex. Super important because it highlights the great work. Fuck you, cops. Fuck the cops. This is great work. Somebody found this guy on Instagram, and it's like, yep, we did our job. Look at this motherfucker. These are not little guns.
No, dude. Instagram now has a feature. You have to manually shut it off. That tracks will show everybody who follows you your location all the time.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's like Snapchat has always had it, but Instagram added it recently, and you have to go in and shut it off. Otherwise, anytime that you have that app open or even running on background, anyone who follows you can see exactly where you are.
Between this and that
even
AI
if they're not
shit,
showing it to your followers, I promise you they're tracking it.
I mean, this and that AI shit. Why the fuck is anyone going near anything with Facebook attached?
It's one of my jobs.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, yeah.
It's for cats.
Okay.
But yeah. So even if you turn off the setting that says show that to people, because I turn that off because what? No, thank you. I promise you they're still tracking it.
Wait.
And if the cops go ring a ding ding, yo, where is this guy?
You know, is that a gun clip made to look like $100 bill? Maybe I'm seeing it wrong, but that looks like kinda?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
He actually wrapped whatever that is, the clip, in $100 bill, which seems stupider.
A little bit. Now I understand why you were posting pictures of yourself with guns online. You're not.
Like,
why?
you're 18. I know you're a kid. I get it. Like, you don't have a full frontal lobe yet. But come on.
Like, you have grown up in the modern technological era. You kind of understand that everything is.
And that's what I don't get is, like, the people who are young enough to be native to social media, who've always had it, are the least paranoid about it.
Like, these aren't the people going around posting Minions memes and shit. These are the people who are savvy. They've had screens since they were babies.
Like, you've known how this works since you could vomit on yourself. Why are you not a little more paranoid? Like, I took great pictures of my niece on Nantucket. Not a single one of them went on social media because I'm not a fucking moron and she's 10.
Maybe they just accept the dystopia, Tara. Maybe they just...
That could, that's probably it. They just kind of assume that they live in a post-privacy world, and that's really sad.
No, this next one, this is going to be one that I'm going to have one of the I'm 12 reflexes on this. Because this is one I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through without laughing a whole bunch. It's already starting. Okay, let's go. Let's fucking go. I'm having trouble even cutting and pasting it. Vandals destroy at least 13 portable toilets around Billings with fireworks.
Oh, God.
I can't. It's the vision. It's the mental image of just the fucking porta-johns explode.
It's not the mental image for me. It's the concept of the odor. Literal burning shit.
I gotta fucking talk. Billings portable toilet business owner says fireworks vandalism has reached a new high this year with 13 of his stalls destroyed. The most in 7 years he's been involved in the business. Chris Vogel says people are deliberately using fireworks to blow up his portable toilet stalls.
No, you have to read the name of his business. You have to read. In his business called European Porta Pods. European spelled capital U-R-A-P-E-E-I-N.
I fucking can't.
Presumably pronounced like European as in from the continent, but spelled like European.
I can't, Tara. I fucking can't.
As a business owner.
I can't. Oh my God. He said the problem started in 2019 and peaked in 2023 before this year. Each stall destroyed cost nearly $1,000 to replace. An expense Vogel says makes it harder for his business to donate to youth and community events. Really sad because I think they weren't really thinking about destroying someone's property. It's 100% done to be. Yes. This is.
I mean, yes.
13 in one.
But they are really expensive. One of my dad's jobs in the volunteer fire department was securing the porta potties for like the outdoor events. Like he worked with the company got them delivered, got them picked up. Like, he was in charge of that. And they are quite expensive.
Someone went through and they calculated through trial and error the exact amount of fireworks you would need to blow up a porta-john. They got supplies. This was a coordinated effort. Someone, like, this is a hobby.
Do we not do Lego anymore? I know we do, because there's a black market for Lego. Do we not do puzzles or play Uno anymore?
I don't know.
Could you not play Animal Crossing? Have literally any other hobby?
That is impressive to behold. That porta-john is
here in Colorado. We're in such a drought. They were like, do not fuck around with fireworks. And of course, everybody did anyway. But like, they announced before 4th of July, they were like, it is illegal to even light a cigarette outdoors in Colorado right now. Because like, if you breathe wrong, everything's going to be on fire and we're all going to die. So of course, they did a big professional fireworks show at Coors Field where the Colorado Rockies lose games. One of the fireworks went rogue and went into the crowd. There's video. It like melted a seat, I think. Like, the people got away.
Well, Tara, I can top that. And also, there's video. And of course, it's Florida on the I-95 corridor. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay, let's see. Here we go. What you're watching here is dash cam footage from a car that's been pulled over after it's been followed by the air chopper with a camera. And they said, no, it's not that. They are launching fireworks mortars at the other fucking vehicles on the fucking highway.
What happens in Florida?
And I want to point out, this is on I-95, where it's not so much as the only speed limit is your imagination.
Yeah, and it's like 6 lanes in some places.
He's like, we didn't do
the first 3 days of the trip, we were actually in Florida because my niece had nationals for gymnastics. And literally, I don't know how people live there, because the second I stepped out of the airport, I was already damp.
Yeah,
I fucking hated it.
Yeah, it's like swimming, but without all the fun.
So between this and the everything else, I don't know why people live there.
Fucking truly Florida man faster. Pastor was caught on camera by a sheriff's office helicopter launching fireworks at passing cars. Fireworks are seen flying from the vehicle and landing in the median and the oncoming lanes of the highway, narrowly missing another vehicle. They appear to be shooting fireworks at the car on the interstate. We got on camera, but it looks like it was mortar style. And we've talked about these before, especially if you're in another country. These must baffle you. What these are is, if you're familiar with the concept of a mortar launcher, imagine one made out of cardboard, right?
Yeah.
And they have these balls like ancient, like 18th, 17th century fucking mortars, like the old cartoon bombs with a big fuse on it. It's a ball and you drop it in the tube and it goes and then explodes at somebody. Only it's pretty colors, but it is still.
You hope it does, because otherwise it stays in the tube and blows your fingers off.
Yeah. It's actually, what you're supposed to do is you put the fucker on the ground and you walk away, not putting in your car, which is full of a flammable liquid, and drive down the highway. Like, I can think of there are terrible places for fireworks to explode, but just a typical place for the bad place is inside the front seat of a car. You ever heard "don't touch the driver"? Maybe don't blow the driver up is probably not a good idea either.
Because here in America, we just give people bombs for recreation.
We do. Because the whole mortar launcher thing, when you're like 10, it's like mind-blowing. It's like, this is amazing. But then you get older, you realize, wait a minute, what the fuck were they giving us those things for? That was a terrible plan.
Nah, I'm from New York. It's really hard to get that shit as a civilian in New York. Like, I'm sure you could, but like if you live in upstate, you're closer to Vermont and New Hampshire. So yeah, but like on Long Island, not easy.
No.
I never had a chance to think any of that was awesome.
Here, you go to the Walmart, someone has dragged a little utility shed to the fucking parking lot, and it is stacked to the gills with goddamn explosives. Yeah.
And that's what has fucked me up. I've been in Colorado 6 years now. And like I said, this is the first 4th of July I have left the cats. Usually I just stay home. I put on Independence Day because I don't need to hear the dialogue. I have it memorized because it literally sounds like downtown fucking Fallujah in my neighborhood. Like it sounds like a war zone. And it fucks me up because being from the Northeast where they're not super common, I was not ready for that.
Like you literally could have killed a lot of fucking people. Oh my God. I-95.
Even if you blow up one car, every other car hits that car and that car's on fire and then everything's on fire.
You don't even need to blow it up. Just hit like the windshield and the guy can't see for like 10 seconds. That's all he needs to like run into somebody. Like, I don't know about you, but if something like hit my fucking windshield and I couldn't see, my ass would be panicking.
Yeah. Especially if it was, explosive.
Fire. Yes. Fire would
There were
be
a couple
like
kids a couple years ago in Colorado who were throwing rocks in open windows of cars and they got charged with murder because they hit a lady in the head and she died. Maybe they didn't, I don't remember. Maybe they caused an accident. I forget. But
you were this far away from a murder charge, you dipshits. Several. Like this was gone from like probably going to be some sort of felony, right? To never seeing the light of fucking day again.
But like, do we have a crime for that? Like you were saying, 3 stories back? Sometimes they have to invent a new crime.
Oh, no. This is firing you were not allowed to launch missiles at other vehicles. Let me see where they
had to write that down.
Let me see. I'm trying to find the exact.
They had to codify that.
Yeah. Because it's written.
Why are people in Florida? Just leave it to the mouse. Let him have it.
It's cheap as shit these days because they have to.
I did not live in New York City. No, I lived on Long Island.
It's cheap because nobody wants to insure anything, so you can get like a house for like $5 because the next fucking hurricane it's gonna fall. Yeah, but it's like until then it's $5. So And if a hurricane comes, you just strip all the copper pipes out of the wall and you run away.
I can't even say it's a nice place to visit because, like I said,
it is
one step out of the airport, I was damp.
I lived there for an entire year. Every day during the summer at 3 p.m. on the fucking dot, torrential goddamn downpour. And then it cut off like 10 minutes later.
The hotel
it was like
we were
scheduled.
In kept like evacuating the pool, much to my niece's dismay. Because she's 10. All she wants to do is be in the pool. And they kept having to like evacuate the pool for the daily thunderstorm.
Well, what we've learned this week, don't eat the rocks, don't go to Florida. The people are shooting fireworks because if you give we in America just have decided that that dangerous fucking explosives are children's toys. We're not right here. There's something wrong with us.
But you can't have a Kinder Egg.
No,
you might choke on that toy.
But you can have a fucking little cardboard tank that's made of that's made of explosives.
You can have literally actual fucking bombs.
Yes, as a toy.
Putting a toy inside a chocolate egg, that's not safe.
Yeah, you might swallow that and then that'll kill you.
America.
Yeah. We have learned that someone in Billings, Montana, has enough wherewithal and time on their hands to blow up 13 porta-johns?
I mean, you do live in Montana.
That's fair. There's not a lot of I mean, what you have Butte and that's it.
And like Hank Green, I think lives in Montana. So that's like the things that are there.
Yeah. Speaking of places where you can get a house for $5, you know, we've learned if you're going to be doing blatantly illegal things, social media is not the place to put them. Because you know what? There's your evidence. I don't know if you're familiar with the.
If you are Gen Z and watching this, or whatever came after Gen Z, whatever new, like if they're doing
Alpha,
generations in fucking Morse code now,
they call it Alpha, Gen Alpha. I don't know why.
Don't. Some stuff doesn't need to be on the internet, and I know the impulse is everything, you know, because you're native. But like, man, that'll bite you in the ass.
I don't like calling it Gen Alpha because that implies that at some point we're going to have Gen Omega, and that has a whole lot of implications for us right there. So,
because of Jesus,
it's Omega is the end.
Oh, well, because Jesus is Alpha and Omega. Because I was raised Catholic.
that means beginning and end.
Right.
That's the end.
But I mean, Z is also the end, and we, you know.
I mean, well, if it depends. If you're in Canada, it's Z. So
listen, things are going to get better though, because they turned off the Large Hadron Collider last week.
Oh, I'm sure.
So we're going to return to our native universe, and it's all going to be okay. David Bowie's waiting for us. It's all going to be okay.
We have learned that we've discovered the whitest of white people crimes.
And I'm doing it this weekend.
Oh, great. I'm going to have to find a new host. We've learned if you find an explosive somewhere, don't pick it up.
Now that's confusing because it might be a decorative one. We don't mean the decorative toy ones.
It's kind of like if you find like a baby kitten, leave it alone for a while. It's, you know, it'll be fine. See if the mom comes back for it.
Maybe put out some food in a trap, though, please. Keep an eye on it.
And we've learned that probably if you want to keep your party bus company, background checks are fucking essential.
Yeah.
You literally could have hired the fucking old man from you
don't even need to run a background check. Just like ask to see their driver's license.
Do you have to see it today?
Yes.
Man. What is a driver's license? Webster's Dictionary defines a driver's license as